Wouldn't it be interesting if you descended from the 12 apostles? Because you might. And their names are going to be written on the New Jerusalem. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. Now there's some debate as to whether or not Judas is the 12th apostle, or if it's going to be Peter, but I say it's Judas, and I'll tell you why. Now remember that Satan entered Judas before he sold Jesus down the river. But he repented after he did it. That's right, he repented, and therefore he is saved. Am I wrong? He tries to give back the money. The priests don't want it. Because remember that Jesus saves. Now since all 12 of the tribes of Israel's names will be on the entrances of the New Jerusalem, and all 12 of the foundations are going to be named of the 12 apostles of the Lamb, despite the fact that many of the 12 tribes, including 10 of them, were kicked out, were worshiping other gods, their names will still be on the New Jerusalem. It stands to reason that the original 12 apostles are going to be the names written on the stones of the foundations of the New Jerusalem. Back to descending from the 12 apostles, we know that Peter had a mother-in-law, which means Peter was married. Likely the rest of them, because they were grown men, were married and had children, therefore having descent, unless their bloodlines died out, which I don't think it did. Which means that they had little babes running around who grew up, got married, and had babies, and because this was thousands of years ago, that DNA would have ended up in some of you. So when you read the Bible, if you think that it's just some random story about people you have no connection to, you are incorrect. You are actually reading about your ancestors. Adam and Eve, we've got Noah and his wife. Pick a son, maybe 1, 2, or 3 of them that you descend from, and you most definitely all descend from Jacob, whose name becomes Israel. Now I'm talking modern day people that are living, that are currently watching this. We all have a little bit of that in us, and now today's revelation was, what if we also descend from the 12 apostles? That's right, so your ancestors' names are going to be written on the New Jerusalem, be it on the doors or on the stones thereof. Cool, right?